You have clicked the Pixel Record podcast, programmed by KanOfSoda. Sit back, chillax, and enjoy the show.
Hello guys, it's Seamount. Welcome back to my Pixel Record podcast. Now, today is going to be a very tutorial type of podcast. It's not like anything I've done before, but I'm excited to try new things because I'm always down for that. Now, when it comes to Minecraft, there are like certain ways that we do things, and during my 8 years of playing Minecraft, I have taught myself certain tips on survival. You know, I've made one mistake one time, and I've taught myself to do it differently, and it has worked. So I want to use the tips I have created for myself and teach you all how to do the same too. So here are some top Minecraft survival tips from yours truly. So, 1, whenever you're finding a creeper, you should always back up. So basically what I mean with this is you run to a creeper, hit your sword, and right when you hit it, you back up suddenly as fast as you can. Because I think you already know this, but this is how I learned it the harder way, because if you're too near a creeper, it will explode, and the very last thing you want is for it to destroy your house, let alone something that you worked so hard to build. And we all know that all our pet peeves in Minecraft are creepers. So what I like to do is put a knockback enchantment. It knocks the creeper back as far as possible, so you can be away from it, but also have time to put some distance between you and the creeper, which is good. So you'll be able to kill it properly without having it explode. Because, let me be real, we all know that creeper explosions are annoying. Alright, the next tip. Whenever you go mining, you should always take extra wood, a crafting table, and a furnace. Now, why I say extra wood is because, you know, when you're down there, you're like using up all your pickaxes, and eventually your pickaxe will break, and you need to make a new pickaxe, but you realize you have no wood on you, and you need wood to make sticks, and sticks to make a quick stone pickaxe, or an iron pickaxe, or whatever you have on you. And you don't want to be stuck down there without a pickaxe, because you'll probably be so far down when all your stuff is far up on the surface, and you don't want to have to go all the way up to the surface just to get some materials. Am I right? So you should always take some wood on you. Take as much wood as you can. You might not use all of it, but it's still useful. And of course, I say a crafting table and a furnace because it connects to that. You need the crafting table to craft new pickaxes, and a furnace to, you know, smell your iron so you can make new iron pickaxes. And it will also come in handy with another survival tip that I will talk about later on. But for now, we'll stick with other survival tips. So another one, it's not really survival but also survival/creative. Use a shulker box for extra inventory space. If you're like me, everyone's different, where you like to switch to creative to get certain resources and then switch back to survival to use said resources, this tip is for you. Whenever we go out, or maybe like go mining or adventuring, our inventory can get full very fast, and there's some stuff that you probably want to take home, but you can't because you need to carry so much of it. While with a shulker box, I really love shulker boxes because you can place them down, put stuff in it, and then you can mine it and take it with you. And then when you put it down somewhere else, your stuff is there. This is why I really like shulker boxes. I use them a lot. I like to use them for mining. It makes my life so much easier. Again, if you like to switch between creative and survival like me, I don't know, it's just me, but everyone's different, then you can use this tip. It's really useful, especially for mining. And of course, what's cool about it is you can choose your favorite shulker box color, of course, which, as I said, is a bonus. So next, organize your items as good as possible. I'm a very organized person. I really hate it when my chests are very disorganized. Stuff is everywhere. You're not sure where to put where. So I like to make separate chests for certain items, like say mob loot, food, and if you want to be really extra, you can give each food item their own chest, like a chest for carrots, potatoes, wheat, all the good stuff. So you can make like different items for like wood, cobblestone, coal, ores like iron, gold, and emeralds. You name it. It's whatever fits best for you, you organize it. But even if you're not in school, it's still good to organize in life in general, especially when you're at work. Yeesh. So, speaking about organizing items, it's always good to have an underground storage room. And I say underground because you want to use the first floor part of your house for just chilling your like main stuff. But I think like what makes an underground storage room efficient is you have like more room to like dig in and add more chests. So what I like to do is like put the chests around the edges in a circle and like put double chests, put labels, and then just put the stuff in it. That's another efficient way that connects to organizing your items. And I just quite like it. It's cool. Another survival tip is keep backup tools in your inventory. Now, I definitely learned this the hard way because say you're out, you're using your iron sword against, say, some monsters, but then your sword breaks and you realize you have no sword and you're screwed. Well, yeah, you can use an axe, but if you want to use a sword, then because I mean, you may not always have an axe on you or some other tool. Let me give an example. So what you can do is maybe say put an already used sword in your hotbar, like say a stone or iron sword, and then put a better sword, like say a diamond sword, tucked away in your inventory. So whenever your old sword breaks, you can just pull up your inventory, quickly pull out the diamond sword, put it in your hotbar, and bam, you're good to go. I really find it very effective because you can just grab it out of your inventory and you don't have to go all the way back to your house just to craft a new one. And it's also useful especially for mining, and as I said earlier, where you should take some extra wood with you, but even with backups, you still need extra wood because iron pickaxes can and will run out. So speak about iron pickaxes, one useful tip I learned while mining is use as much stone pickaxes as possible, and then when I say find diamond, I use the iron pickaxe. Basically what I mean is like using the iron pickaxe rarely because I mean, even if you can find a lot, there's no guarantee you'll find a lot of iron while you're down there. So say your iron pickaxe already breaks and you end up finding diamonds and you don't have any iron on you, then you're screwed. I know that's not going to be the case most of the time, but I mean, you always want to be prepared for anything. So when in doubt, always use a stone pickaxe. So in connection to keeping backup tools in your inventory is always carry as much food as you can in your inventory. I have a big farm, so I like to have a stack of potatoes in my inventory, so whenever I get hungry, I can just eat it super quickly. It's always good to have food on you, especially when you're out fighting monsters and running around, because, you know, your health bar can get low and then your health will go down and you could die, and you do not want that. So if you do have a farm, it's good to like save as much as you can and then get, say, a stack of food to always take with you everywhere. And if you're a little low, then you can just get some more. Easy peasy. Another useful tip is whenever you're mining, throw away any cobblestone and blocks or items you don't need. It's not just with money, it's just anywhere in general. This can be if you don't use a shulker box, but even with a shulker box, this is still useful because your inventory will still somehow get full anyway. So with cobblestone, I mean, there's plenty of cobblestone everywhere, so I mean, you don't really need it. Actually, when you're down a deep slate, you definitely need cobblestone to like make pickaxes which connects to the taking extra wood with you. So maybe you can just throw away stuff like gravel. I mean, gravel is very common. Dirt, cobblestone, just anything that you don't need, because it'll help you save up inventory space, because you never know what you could find down there. You could find, like, say, diamonds or emeralds or lots of lapis. That'd be really cool, right? So next, whenever you're mining, make ores into blocks for inventory space. So as I said before, your inventory can get full. So say you have, like, say, a lot of iron, which is also a reason why you should take your crafting table with you. You can make those iron ingots into blocks. I think it's really useful because it like decreases the number of items in your inventory, especially when you have like 2 stacks of iron. You can like save up inventory block space by doing that. And it's okay. I mean, you can turn the blocks back into ingots anyway, so I mean, it also connects to that you should bring a furnace with you, because, you know, when you're down, you can quickly smelt your iron and then turn them into blocks. Easy peasy, am I right? Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is all I have. This is pretty much all I've learned over the years. It has definitely helped me, and it might definitely help you a lot too. So, what kind of Minecraft survival tips do you use? Let me know. Do you use the same ones I do, or do you do survival tips differently? Let me know, and I'll see you later. Bye.